Hello, all my model car building buddies. I'm not going to go through that opening sequence again because you just saw it just a few minutes ago. I'm going to show you some of my models here because I get as many views on the models as I do the build. Now, I know that one before this was a train wreck, but this is how models are. You know, you start out doing one thing and you end up doing another thing, and then you have a problem, and then you solve it, and on and on. But in the end, you come out with a really nice thing. I know it looked like I didn't know what I was doing, but that's because I didn't know what I was doing. And I figured it out though. The way I make tranny tunnel like that is it'll be lots hanging out around the edge, but after it's glued, you can trim it, sand it, it'll look good. Anyway, I'm going to show you some models. This one is my altered, or one of my altereds. I got a bunch of these. It's a 32, and pretty much everything you can see is what's going on. Got the shroud lines coming out from the chute, and the pull cord. This one I've detailed up a lot. It's got spark plug wires, the fuel lines, and a bunch of stuff on it. It's pretty cool. I like these. Where's that little flashlight thing? Oh yeah, that's way better. Let's see underneath. I got some traction bars, and holy crap, there's a drive shaft. Believe that? I can barely believe it, but there it is. I have no idea where most of the parts came from this, or what the kit was to start with. But because it's been a while, I'm sure there's a lot of different cars mixed in here. As you can see, the chrome is fading off some parts and not off of other parts. But as far as altereds go, I like this one. I like the paint job on it. It's got all the stripes and stuff. And got the carburetor. I mean, the fuel line for the fuel injectors running. And spark plug wires, all that. Anyway, this is my altered. This is an old kit. I've had it for I don't even know how long. This is old timey. But it's holding up really well. I didn't have to fix anything on it before I had to wash it. It was covered with dust and cobwebs. But, okay, that's the altered. Now I'm going to show you this gasser. Surprise, no drive shaft. This one, you remember that Jeep I showed you a couple episodes back? Well, this one happened right after the Jeep. This is the second one I built after I lost my house and everything, which I don't want to keep harping on. But, it's pertinent information. I didn't have a lot of parts to work with. I had a donor kit for some of the parts. But these, no drive shaft, but these red parts, they were the wishbones. And I cut them, split them, and moved them out to where they're on the out there. I like that little bit of red underneath there. Got the white walls on the front, slicks and chromies on the back. This is one of those that you fire up in the driveway, drive it to the drag strip, run it all day on gas, and then drive it home. Let me see a motor. I'll show you the motor because it's detailed out pretty good. Got the spark plug wires on there, and it has an alternator because it's a street car too. Got two dual feed dual quads. I still got the burps. I got that acid reflux, that thing where your stomach doesn't like you anymore and it keeps throwing the groceries back at you. And that's what that is. Let me show the other side. Here you can see the fuel lines where they come out of the carburetors and go down. Man, I've just been having the worst day. That first video, it'll be all right. It ain't my best work, but I'm going to leave it go and upload it here in a little bit. If I can get this hood back on. All right, that worked. Semi-flat black. This guy's been around a while. He's old-timey, but I like it. I guess it's a 40 Ford, but that grill looks more like one of them, what do you call it, a Lincoln grill or something? I don't know. I don't even remember where, what brand it is, if it's a Rebel or an AMT. But there's that. Okay. Next one is an old timey street rod from the 50s. Street machine. I like that. I like this one. Flat black and bright red. I actually saw one like this on TV one time and I said, oh man, that thing is cool. I want one of those. So I built one of those. Got the bullets in the middle of the wheels there, fender skirts on the back, the cobwebs in the corner, and the long Lakes pipes. A Continental kit on the back with some pinstriping. Got fly poop on it in a few places. I just gave it a bath. I missed those, I guess. I think it's a 36 Ford. Near as I can remember, it's a 36 Ford. Got the rumble seat in the back. Let the kids ride back there and get thrown out when you wreck. And you can see the interior, red and white interior. Dash gauges and stuff, not bad. And lo and behold, there is a drive shaft, but only because I had no choice. It's already molded. See, these are kind of wishbones that was on that other one, the 40 Ford. I just split them and moved them out. Got to work with what you got. There's my girl. I like this car. This one just pretties at me, Okay. Next up. Did you see that? I like to killed it. This one's an oddity. I don't think there ever was any AFX trucks, with the rear wheels move forward, the front wheels move forward, the motor slid back. I don't actually think anybody ever built any like this, but I wanted one. And when you're building models, you can build anything you want. Another reason I wanted to bring this one out, though, is you see that scoop on top of the blower? This is a tip on the 57 Ford Gasser, and on most cars you can cut them out, but this one, it had it separate. It's a spare tire well. Went up underneath the car and it glued on. You cut the front of it at an angle and then glue a piece of plastic on the bottom of it, smooth it all out. Look at that. You got this really cool scoop, and it's made out of a spare tire well. How about that? You don't see that too often. That's a nice looking scoop too. I really like that. Cool truck too. Sitting up in the front. Looks bad. It looks pretty bad. No, it ain't got no spark plug wires or fuel lines on it. Sometimes you just got to make them exist. And then if you fall in love with them, you can go back and put all the stuff on them. Shroud lines on the chute and all that stuff. Got some cool flame up on the bed cover. Yeah, yep. This is what year is this? About a 60? I don't know. It's a cool truck though. Sponsored by Texaco. Keith's Super Service, Texaco. All my trucks are white Texaco signs on them. That's what I got decals of. It's a lot of Texaco decals. Okay, hang on just a minute. I got one more, but it'll take me a minute to go get it. And this is, and now for something completely different. An old-timey racer made out of a T model. I love this thing, man. I had one of these before, and it melted in the fire, of course. And but I redid it. I made another just like it. And it's just a cute little car, man. I really like this thing. It's got a lot of details on it. Well, hard to see, but there's the shifter and the handbrake and the 3 pedals. Gas tank is scratch built. This little trunky thing is scratch built. The body is scratch built. This part, the hood, the grill come from a kit. So did the chassis. Most of the chassis and suspension come from a T model kit. I just like this little guy though. I like these old timey racers. Can you imagine being in something like this, sitting way out in the open, no seat belt, no safety equipment, just get in it and hang on to yourself and hope you live through the experience. racing this things around the corners and stuff, sitting up high. I like it. Okay, well, I just hit the 10-minute mark, and I hope the thing doesn't say it's fixing to cut off. I gotta go through and delete a bunch of stuff out of the trash, because I filmed this a few minutes ago and it said running out of space, going to shut down in a minute, and it shut down while I was still talking, which happens to me a lot. A lot of people shut me down while I'm still talking, but this is my old-timey racer car, and I got to say all the normal stuff. I'm going to say, give me a comment, good or bad, I don't care. Give me a like, that has to be good. Leave sub. Give me one of them subscriptions. I'm getting up there on subscriptions. When I get enough, I might do one of those giveaway things like other YouTubers do. It seems like fun. And let's see, like, subscribe, comment. Thanks for watching. Oh my God, you guys sat through that first train wreck, and this one is just only a little bit better. But hey, you got to give me a chance, man. I'm still new at this, and I'm working on it. I'm trying to get better. I'm about to run out of pictures in the background back there. I just got a couple more, which I got to get off my butt and do some more drawing. A friend of mine gave me a stack of cards that were pictures of old-timey cards. I said, hey, I'll just draw these as cartoons. And then I ran out of pictures and I quit drawing. But never occurred to me to draw my darn models, so that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to start drawing my models. And I better shut up before I run out of tape. Before I run out of tape again. Don't forget when you get done watching this to rewind it. Okay, well, I'm off, but it only shows when I laugh. All right, that's crazy stuff. I will talk to you all later, and thank you so much for watching and putting up with me today. Bye.